everyone, welcome to 12 Minutes of Talent. I am your host, Tyrone Post. Thank you for joining me. Today is episode number 16 of 365. It is Songwriting Saturday, number 3. So today's cover is going to be I've the Tiger by Survivor. Fun little jam to play. I was supposed to play at a relay today at the end of a marathon / relay type, not a marathon, at the end of a relay. And yeah, I got canceled on account of weather. But yeah, I'll still play it now. It would have been a fun little tune to play. It makes me think of this music video, or this video where this guy's driving around in a car and has his windows down, and he's like finding joggers in the morning and playing this song along to them while they're jogging. It's pretty entertaining. But yeah, upcoming show, a week from tomorrow, playing at Kilby Court. So I still have free tickets to give away, just not a lot of subscribers, to the YouTube channel. That's right. And even today, one ticket that I thought I was selling, the person buying it thought I was giving it to them. And yeah, I mean, I could have said something, but yeah, they got a free ticket. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to jump right into this. My sister's in town, and I'm going to go visit her as soon as I finish this little 12-minute segment. So, yeah, here we go. Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances, went the distance, now I'm back on my feet, just a man that is well to survive. So many times it happened too fast, you change your passion for glory, don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds, still we take to the streets, for we kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Rising up, straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory, went the distance, now I'm not gonna stop, just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, as he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Yes, so for those of you that don't know, that song was written specifically for Rocky number 1. written for the movie. A lot of those songs in the 80s were done that way, written for a movie, and that was one that has stood the test of time. So one-hit wonder that lasts through the years. Very recognizable tune. Yes, so to fit the theme of today, Songwriting Saturday, share some techniques. I went over the arpeggio. I guess I didn't get into detail last Saturday, but the week before. So yeah, today, and I'll just make this one up on the fly. Just a very simple chord progression. Yeah, one of these days I'll like mathematically explain how there's basically an infinite number of chord progression and approaches. So it's hard to run out of music. But yeah, so what I'll do is yeah, I'll do that. I'll arpeggio the first 3 notes of the chord and then strum it. So this will be C, A minor, G, G again, C, A minor, G, C, A minor, G, C, A minor, G. I'm going to F for the like bridge or chorus. A minor, G, A minor, G, A minor, G. When I like to do this, I like to go from the I don't know what to call it, like root chord to like the last chord to G. So now I'll do it without exclaiming each of the chords. So na 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 again, this is all improv, so na 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 start over. I like to use my falsetto because that's probably the one vocal strength that sets me apart from most other singers. So. now I keep doing this. I keep forgetting to share it to where, you know, the only place where I really have followers, because otherwise only 45 people are seeing this. So I'll just take a minute here to do that. And while I do that, you know, I'll explain what I'll do for the third song is actually the same exact chord progression as yeah, I'll move that away from the mic. I'll do the same exact chord progression, except I'll use like a different strum pattern and maybe a different tempo, perhaps. You know, just ways to show how really how I don't know, at least for my songwriting techniques, how simple it is to write chord progressions. And you know, it feels like there's no way to run out of ideas. It's really endless. And then even if I have the same chord progression, I mean, I could write 18 different songs with the same chord progression and just play them at different tempos and, like, you know, maybe different bass notes and treble notes and you know, arpeggio it in different ways, or like sustain some notes longer than others. And that's like, if it's just the same chord progression. And the capo, that's what it does, is it moves each fret that the capo is on, it moves up. It's like tuning all 6 strings up a half step or a half an octave. Yeah. So and I'll just make a quick note here. And I'll just tag it 16 out of 135 or 365. Yeah, so for this last one, and I'll just type I'm playing guitar. That's what I'm doing. You know, if I had started doing this a long time ago, you wouldn't see these growing pains. You know, you're seeing a skilled guitarist that's like not still figuring things out on the social media side of things. And I wish there was a way for me to share it on such a wide platform without having to sit here and manually do this. Or, you know, if I had an enthusiastic friend to help out. But I mean, that's like a cost, you know. Yeah, I mean, if I were a musician and I had my kids here frequently, that's something like I'm sure they'd love to have my kids do some kind of duet or something, you know. Well, I'm just thinking out loud, but yeah, have my kids help with the stream. And you know, if you dig through some of my older Facebook videos, you can see them. I know I have one back in, like, it must have been 2014, when they're like jumping all over my couch singing some Bastille with me, Things We Lost in the Fire. I remember that one. Maybe I'll cover that one during one of these live streams. So playing, yeah, playing, okay, yeah, and then guitar. Get the guitar, share, yeah. It's the same chord progression, but let's see. So I guess if I want to make it into another song, I'll think of where to go vocally with it. I guess it's vocally still the same thing coming through me. That's right. But this is part of the songwriting process. You know, you hear a lot of different things and just eventually decide on what sounds best. But it's the same chords. But I know to go to that D now. Play these same chords just with my electric guitar, I'm sure, you know, with the distortion, it'd sound more like a rock song. I guess normally on most of my days I wouldn't play the same chord progression, but just showing and emphasizing like songwriting technique. So, and if I were to use those same exact chords in the same order and do it like a different tempo. Let's see. Same. So I guess I'm mixing it up a little bit. So I'll figure out two different ways to play that same G chord, because strumming it, you can hear all the notes through it each time, but with the finger picking, each note is more distinct. I don't even know if I said that right. I don't know. I just said what came to mind. But yeah, so it'd be C, A minor, G. See, that sounds good. So it's the same chords. C, A minor, G, G, C minor. Go to the F. So yeah, that's something that I like to do when I'm finger picking / arpeggioing. Instead of just there's a lot of ways to the arpeggio. You can start from the bass note, work all the way back, up, down, or you just play it in reverse. Or like I was doing, playing the bass note and the highest treble note, and then picking through the 3 non-bass notes. That's hard to describe what I'm even doing there. A lot of it's just muscle memory for practice. Yeah, so let's see where we're at here. I guess I don't need to drag each episode out to 12 minutes. The 12 minutes just stemmed from it being long enough to cover 3 different songs. They're 3.5 minutes. I think I explained this before in one of my. But yeah, if there are 3.5 minutes and there's 4 of them, round up. Or yeah, 3.5 minutes and there's 3 of them, round up to 4 minutes. Comes out to approximately 12. So that's the basis for it. Oh yeah, 20 minutes. We're good. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in or watching later. And yeah, for those of you who don't buy tickets to come, see me play, and if you enjoy seeing these things, it does help if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know that's a lot of clicks away. That's, now I'm just laughing thinking of the lady who was giving her an $11 ticket, and yeah, that has happened on more than one occasion. It should just be a policy, like when I have the ticket there and I have explained myself and there's a misunderstanding, like a handoff, kind of like either simultaneously or I get the money for the ticket first and then hand them the ticket. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yes, it's gonna be fun to look back someday and think, you know, filling stadiums up, you know, selling stadiums out, and days when it was difficult to sell tickets, you know. But yeah, hard work, it will pay off. I'm a hard worker. So, guys, have a good night. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm gonna go visit my sister now. Peace.